Yes, it's taught me to like get out of my comfort zone. Me personally, I'm a very like shy person and I like hold things back. But like this teacher has taught me to really like open up to like new things, I guess. And I really enjoy it. It makes me feel at home and be protected.
Honestly, this is my first year in it, but I really love it because, like he said, it like gives us a voice and like with our personal issues also like we don't like sometimes we don't even have to talk about real world stuff. Like we'll talk about like what's going on with us personally, and I feel like Miss Castro is like really understanding about us, and she's like even if we're talking about a certain subject, you could always pull her over if you're feeling a certain way and need someone to talk to. You never feel alone in this class.
My past junior year and somewhat half of my senior year, I was really like, I had no motivation whatsoever. I was like doubting myself, like, should I go to college or not? And then having Miss Castro and Emily just literally like made me think like, wow, like there's actually people who are telling me go to college, like you're a role model. And like never in my life have I been told I've been a role model to kids. So I feel like that made me feel like if there's kids looking up to me, like I should be a bigger person, go to college and just be the best I could be. And honestly, like I feel like this class has just made me feel like the love that I didn't have before. So I feel like this, like there is more kids who feel the same way as me, and I feel like this class, like to stay at high school is like the best thing because it could literally help out so many students out there that are in the same situation as me.
So I used to be a really bad student, like not that bad, but like I'd ranged for anywhere from A's to C's, mainly C's. And yes, ever since I started YESS, like I've been receiving a lot of help from my mentees, and now I'm a straight A student right now, currently.
Good job.
Thank you.
It's such a beautiful program, and it helps so many kids in ways that some of us can't explain, and I just am appreciative of that.
It's kind of like taught me empathy and sympathy because I really lacked those until I came here. I feel like if we do keep the YESS program, we need to keep Miss Castro because it wouldn't really, I don't know, I feel like if it was to still be here and there would be a new person here, I don't think I would really come because Miss Castro is what makes me want to come to this class. Miss Castro is the class, basically.
Also how Miss Castro is like really like accepting, and she makes it fun, and she makes it like the topics have life.
I think most importantly, YESS has taught me how to be vulnerable. And I think that's something that we just don't find commonly in high schools today in America. And especially in public education where typically our emotions are more suppressed. You know, high school's a rough time, and we typically try to go through it alone. And the power of YESS is really in showing that, you know, together we can really benefit from each other. And that by being vulnerable and being able to open up about the things that we've gone through and to have meaningful, sometimes controversial, but necessary discussions are vital to the success and the culture of a high school and of really any community, because this is what YESS is. It's a community. Programs like these are going away, and every single year more and more of these external partnerships that we've had where students have been able to build pride in the programs that they're in, because I'm prideful of being in YESS, and I'm sure everybody else in the YESS program has a lot of pride of being a mentor or a mentee. And we begin to lose that when those programs that we have those emotional connections to, which have allowed us to be vulnerable, go away. Where do we have those opportunities at?
Nice speech there, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Would you like to describe your experience in YESS?
My experience in YESS, it's been really good. Like coming into YESS, I was kind of scared because I'm not one to like talk about everything. And being here, like it's nice to talk about things that you can't talk about because you made it or Castro made it a comforting place.
I care about YESS staying in Adams City because I have younger siblings as well, and I want them to be exposed to the like new topics that we don't get to talk at home nor at school, and just like introduce them to the real world.
I think this is a really good class to have, and like it's actually like the best class we could have in this school, and like it's the only class that I look forward to coming to.
I feel like I got this amazing opportunity handed to me because of my brother, and he like you know, with the YESS program staying here, others will get that opportunity as well.
Because it's a good program for people to come together as a community, and it makes you more outgoing, and you feel more comfortable talking to a lot of different people around the school.
And you can be accepted for who you are.
So what makes the program special to me is definitely the friendships and the love that's in here, and like just the inspiration that we all bring to each other. Just bring everything to the table.
Good, huh?
My favorite memory is when we were like sitting right behind each other and we couldn't see the picture on the board and they had to tell us how to draw it.
Oh, yeah.
Mine looked so stupid.
Terrible.
Oh,
we should get
Lillian was the worst.
This is beneficial to me because it helps me with my emotions, my relationship problems, and just overall talking to people and being more social.
Like, no other class you feel like that. It's a safe place, and like I can openly discuss everything about race and discrimination and my problems and not feel judged.
So my mentors have helped me a lot, like especially with emotions and education. I'm not like, I'm in sports, and like I have to make sure I'm eligible, and I has troubles with classes sometimes. So I usually, Kevin, he helps me out a lot because Kevin, he's a smart man, and I enjoy that a lot. And Gina, she's helped me through a lot during like football and like my emotions, because she's like, hey,
Yes.
what's wrong, or like, hey, you feeling good today? I'm like, yeah, I'm alright.
I just really love the program. It's pretty great, and especially Miss Castro, because she makes it not like necessarily fun, because she makes it fun to learn this stuff, but she like, I don't know how to say
Worth
it.
learning.
Yeah.
My favorite memory in the YESS classroom is walking in and just seeing people being able to be themselves, knowing I can be myself.
Anything you'd like to add about your experience with YESS and ACHS with Miss Castro?
We would never be friends. Like, if we weren't in this class, we would all never be friends. Like, we're all.
I'd never talk to half of these people.
No, I would never
Yeah,
talk to
I
them.
talked to
I would never
Oh,
talk
and
to
we're on
Lily
different
out
grades
either.
too, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I just saw them around
It
the
just brings
hallway,
us all
but I'm like,
together.
I never talked to
Hey,
Lily,
we
she's
came
in-
together as friends, I guess.
Friends.
I guess.
Who said I was
guess
your
we're
friend?
All right, whatever then.
We're some peas.
You dig? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, and this.
Yeah.
Mario was like, end this.
Good recording.
Cut.
Stop! Hurry up!